Oh, hey, look, it's a brick wall. Well, that's kind of what it's like talking to me sometimes. Well, here we go.
We are live! Oh, for booting up cold!
Groovy.
No, Husband Eater has a headache in his whole body.
How am I going to fix that?
Give me some sugar, baby.
I don't think so.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yes.
Oh, great! We're all gonna die!
Perkalabba ding dong.
Isn't that adorable?
Good evening. Are you ready? It's time for the hype of the night, the Breaux Show. And now, here's everybody's favorite two-stepping host, Michael Breaux.
Well, hey there, hi there, ho there, and welcome to the Bro Show. Everybody out there, it's 8 p.m. on Sunday night, and you know where you want to be. You want to be in front of your computer. You want to be on your cell phone. You want to be in the air with Michael Bro. Yeah, that's right, folks. We're here. We're here with Judge Deere. Judge Deere, say a few words. Nah. Intern Deere number 4. What do you got to say? Nah, 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 nah. And Alf. Alf's not here. What the? Well, we got some talking about Alf a little bit later, so let's go ahead and get right into our show. Thank you guys for stopping on by. You are on the Bro Show Live radio show for episode 58 for April 16th, 2017. Thank you for coming on by. Let's talk about some of our sponsors real quick, of course. First up, there is RetroCon 2017, the convention for the retro fan in you, coming up Saturday and Sunday, October 14th and 15th, 2017. The last couple of weeks we've been talking about RetroCon. We're going to take a little bit of a break only because it's the holiday. We'll come to that in a moment, and we'll talk more about RetroCon next week. But be sure to check them out on retrocons.com and on their Facebook page. Search for RetroCon 2017. Also, of course, there is JBL, aka Joe Battlelines, run by Leonardo T. Dragon. Be sure to check him out on JoeBattleLines.com, the G.I. Joe website out there. G.I. Joe extraordinaire, he'll be there. That's right. So, and of course, there is unofficial official drink of the Bro Show, Deer Park, where it tastes like real deer. I'd be remiss if I didn't play our disclaimer, so here we go.
Nestle Waters North America Incorporated, Deer Park, and any affiliates are not a sponsor, official or unofficial, of the Bro Show. In fact, we're pretty sure they couldn't care less about the Bro Show or Michael Bro. No deer were harmed in the making of this disclaimer.
Now, I would like to point out the fact that, we do have the disclaimer just to be safe. However, it doesn't disclaim the fact that I buy lots of Deer Park water. That's right. I drink it a lot, at least a bottle every couple of days. And my girls, of course, aka Cora and Abby, the guinea pigs that we have, they go through 2 bottles every 4 days. They go through half a bottle every day of just Deer Park. No, they don't get tap water. They get Deer Park water because they got a taste for the deer. All right. So let's keep on going here. And, hold on. We got to get some music going. So here, Spin Master Snakes. Yeah. I'm jamming with you, Snakes. Oh, Spin Master Snakes, you got it. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. So, welcome again to the Bro Show radio show for episode 58, April 16, 2017. How y'all doing today, Bro Show? How y'all doing out there, Bro Patrol? Tell me about your day. Tell me what you did today. I'd like to know. What have we been doing? It's been crazy. It's been wild. It's been wacky. Yes, that's right. It is, of course, Easter Sunday, or Passover has been happening for those of our Jewish friends as well. So, yeah, it's a holiday weekend. Now, some people got Good Friday off for the holiday Good Friday, and some people didn't. I actually didn't. And people working in retail typically didn't either. That's okay. It happens. So I'm wondering, for your Easter Sunday, fill me in. Fill me in on Facebook.com/The Bro Show, Also, fill me in on Twitter at The Breaux Show. You can post some pictures to us on Instagram. Just search for at The Breaux Show. Let's take a look at Twitter or anything, see if we got anything going on. Also, fill me in on Twitter at The Breaux Show. You can post some pictures to us. Oh, wow. We're listening to ourselves. That's weird. Woo. That was definitely a little weird. We're just trying to look at things here and see what we got. Yeah, nothing. No, nobody's watching, I think. Oh, man. So I'm doing a live show and nobody's watching? Oh, I got 2 viewers. All right. That's good. Woohoo! So, no, I know what's going on. It's a holiday. That's what this is. This is the wackiness that is the holiday. As you can see, if you're watching our live show right now, you can see a picture of our guinea pigs, Cora, which is the straight-haired guinea pig, and Abigail, or Abby, with all the crazy hair, and Abyssinian. And, of course, Alf, dressed as, hey, you're going to talk about me. Let me be in the same room. Hi, Alf, how you doing? I'm doing great. You put me in a bunny suit. Alf, you had to be in a bunny suit. The guinea pigs can wear a bunny suit. No, Alf, you know we've had this discussion. They are not photogenic geniuses such as yourself. They are not true models from the television industry giants of entertainment that you are. Well, that is true. I guess it's okay. Yeah, and see, you're not even dressed like Ralphie from A Christmas Story. Listen, buddy, there's some cats out there I know you're kind of fond of. Listen, don't be going after the cats. It's Easter. I know, and they'd be resurrected in my pot. Ha! Oh, okay, Al. So, yeah, that's what's been going on here, folks. We've had a little bit of craziness and wackiness. Needless to say, we were enjoying our time. We had a nice kind of restful day here. You kind of need that. And if you heard me last week, I was talking about how you got to push through some things that are tough for work or for life or anything like that. Sometimes you just got to, no matter what, suck it up and go. This week turned out pretty good. Why? Because I sucked it up and went through it all. And needless to say, not so bad. I had a couple extra days off and it was fun. Now, I did start making a little bit of a weird joke and nobody thought it was funny. I'm going to share it with the Breaux Patrol here. Now, if you're looking at the screen, this is a picture from about 4 years ago I took, right? And it is a Jesus action figure. No joke, Jesus action figure with wheels so he can act like he's floating. And behind him are some G.I. Joe zombie action figures. I don't know. I mean, I'm a non-practicing Catholic. I am a Catholic through and through. It's what I was raised on, and it's just who I am. I was actually an altar boy. That's a whole other story. And needless to say, I don't mind poking a little bit of fun at my religion in some ways. It's just who I am. I'm not going to desecrate it. I'm not going to talk down about priests, and unless they're bad priests. That's again, whole different story. None of that happened to me, but whole different story. I'm not going to talk bad about our Pope or anything like that, or anybody who's genuinely good and trying to do good for just in general in our church. Same thing. I'm not going to do the same thing about people who of Jewish faith or a faith of Muslim faith, of any kind of faith, because you believe in it and it's who you are. So that said, yes, I'll make fun of my own religion a little bit. And I'm going to say that, think about this. Jesus, horribly, he died for our sins. Yes, he died for our sins in a horrible way on a cross, and it was bad. However, 3 days later, the man wakes up and walks out the door. Now, I'm no genius or anything. That seems a little odd. Now, yes, my faith says he resurrected, he came back for 40 days, and he led more people, and then he rose up into heaven to be with his dad. Okay. But does that make him patient zero in the Walking Dead world? Think about it. Did we have a walking zombie way back when already? So does that make Jesus patient zero? I think so. I'm just going to put it out there. Jesus is patient zero. Yes. Needless to say, all right, moving on. So yeah, we had a little bit of fun with Alf, dressing him up as an Easter bunny today. I know, it was great fun. It was such a hot costume on a guy with a lot of fur. Alf, I promise I will get you some catnip later. Catnip? That ain't the... Yeah, Alf. Okay, you're going to have to just chill. So, yeah, needless to say, they were having fun. The guinea pigs were actually pretty good. At Perkle 47 and I usually have a lot of trouble trying to keep them going, trying to keep them doing their thing while taking photos or anything. So, yeah, they were actually really, really good this year. So, yeah, it was fun. We had an enjoyable time doing something with them and taking a photo and not having them run off the table or try to run off the table or biting too hard. They're great girls. I love my guinea pigs, but sometimes they take a little blood. They take it because they want to be back in their home and cuddled up and eating a lot of hay. You know, the other day I was listening to the radio and I heard the song Hungry Eyes from Dirty Dancing, and my first thought was that would be our girls looking at their hay. Hungry eyes, I'm talking about. I don't even know the words anymore. Wow, I'm getting old. Speaking of getting old and things like that, yes, that's right. It's time for talking about what we did this week. And this week, if you were listening to last week's show on our Geektastic segment, I did mention the fact that I, Michael Breaux, born on April 11th, 1975, turned 42. 42. Yes, that's right. I turned 42 and I'm owning it. I'm proud of it. I'm going into my early 40s right now and I couldn't feel better. I have a good job. I have a great wife. I have a great life. Everything's going pretty decently. Sometimes they're not. And what I wanted to talk about a little bit about being 42 and life itself in general is, you know what? There have been times in my 30s, my 20s, and my teens, things struggle. You push through and you don't know. Things happen and you don't know if you're going to react well or not. And I'd like to think I did for the most part. Sometimes you get a little upset. Sometimes you do things the bad way, the wrong way. It happens to the best of us. But I think that now I'm into my early 40s. I think I've matured enough. Yeah, matured. No, I haven't matured yet. Heck no. But I want to think that I've been able to gain the knowledge to deal with things like that, to deal with craziness in life, and just know that things are going to be okay. It's not always doom and gloom or anything like that. It's sometimes just fun. Yes, that's right. I do see our friend Leonardo T. Dragon actually on the YouTube page doing the live chat. He's saying Ralphie, not the bunny suit. Fred, I will say there was a pink bunny suit I saw. I almost got that for Alf. And yes, Jesus and the zombie apostles, dude, he is patient zero. All right, back to, oh goodness, we have other people. Oh no, don't sing, Breaux Show. Yes, that's right. I am singing. That is right. I am singing at Perkle 47. Don't you worry. I'm singing good. So, wow, we just got way off track here. Needless to say, 42, great year, and I feel like I'm getting better at dealing with some things in life, some of the craziness in life. It happens. We're not, no, not the thing. Yeah, needless to say, we enjoy life now, and I think we have the tools to be able to deal with things. I'm not saying we're always going to get it right, going to be okay. And I want to say this to all of you who are younger, who are, in their 30s, in their 20s, in their teens, who may be listening to this show. And if you're, below 10 and listening to the show, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Needless to say, I just want to give you the advice that it will be okay. I can't tell you how. I can't tell you why. Part of my faith is that I think everything will be okay. And that's kind of what Easter is. It's kind of a birth and a renewal in life itself, and knowing that things are going to be okay. That's how I see it. And I'm hoping, hashtag just bro it. I want to impart on you, it will be. Now, my singing, as some people are pointing out, is not that good. I may agree with you on that. Shh, don't tell anybody. But needless to say, at 42, I'm happy with who I am. And I love the fact that I am now the age that is the answer to everything in the universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Speaking of my birthday, last few weeks I've gotten some really cool things, including the October Guard G.I. Joe set, but also this week I did get the last bit of my birthday gifts, that a couple of things I picked out for myself, and I'm going to share them with them now. Hashtag, what did you get this week? Well, number one, there's a new 40th anniversary Black Series Star Wars line, 6-inch, where they take some of the 6-inch figures and repackage them in card backs that look like the original ones from the first 12, 13 figures of Star Wars back in 1977. Wow, that's just cool. But on top of that, and they started making these slightly available, there's a Darth Vader figure packaged with what looks like the old mail-away packaging you could buy back in 1977 before the figures even came out. You would buy this in stores, mail it away, and a few months later, you got Star Wars figures. Unprecedented at the time for Kenner. Now, Hasbro's recreating this kind of feel by letting you get this Darth Vader figure, this packaging, and giving you a preview of all these new Star Wars Black Series figures coming out that comes with, inside this kit, a display that looks like the original one for the small 3 3/4-inch figures from 1977. Very cool. I couldn't pass it up. I had to have it. And best of all, I found it on a store. Thank you to Darth Devious for pointing this out. Best Buy. Best Buy had it. So I went on bestbuy.com, pre-ordered it, or picked it up, and ordered it online and picked it up in my local store. You can't go wrong with that, folks. So if you really want to get into maybe a short, small-scaled collection for the Black Series, this may be it. Grab this series and you got the key to everything, I think, anyway. Also, Masterpiece Megatron 2.0 MP36 Megatron. Yes, that's right. I got the new Megatron that came out, and he is beautiful. So much better than the original one that came out 5-6 years ago. Not knocking that one. It was great for its time, but this one, wow. Now, little note, when I bought mine, I bought it from BigBadToyStore.com, and this is going to be the same for pretty much any retailer you buy here in the U.S. Because it's Megatron and he transforms into a gun-shaped toy, they have to ship him with orange plugs in the barrels. There's no way around it. Big Bad Toy Store, for those who don't know, their plugs are glued in. They're not something you can just easily pop out. They are glued in. So for me, I took a towel around the actual barrels themselves. This was not only just the barrel of the gun, but also the silencer barrel too. I took a towel around those so as not to scar them, and I had to use a wrench to twist and pull the plugs out. Wow. And then I noticed it was rubber cement on the inside, so I very gently used a couple of tweezers, an X-Acto knife, and pulled everything out with minimal scarring on the inside. It was the only way to do it, and I understand why they did it. This toy, for me as a collector, as a toy guy and everything, it's not going to leave the house. I'm not going to be waving it around or anything. I highly recommend, if you want an accurate toy and you know it's not going to leave your house, then you can pull the plugs out. If you have kids, though, leave the plugs in. That's my advice to you. If you have kids in the house, I don't care if they're 16, 12, 5, 1, leave the plugs in. It's just going to take them picking up that toy, walking around, and that could be bad. So leave the plugs in if you have anybody under 18 in the house. Just my advice. I'm not a parent, but that's just my advice to you, just to keep everything safe. Moving on. So yeah, that's what I got this week. Hashtag, what did you get this week? I'd like to know. Share with me here on the Breaux Show. Now, moving on. It is time for Deer Park, the unofficial official drink of the Breaux Show. Deer Park. That was good. I'm going to do it twice. So nice. The unofficial drink of the Breaux Show. Let's play that disclaimer one more time.
Nestle Waters North America Incorporated, Deer Park, and any affiliates are not a sponsor, official or unofficial, of the Breaux Show. In fact, we're pretty sure they couldn't care less about the Breaux Show or Michael Breaux. No deer were harmed in the making of this disclaimer.
And of course, that leads us right into
This Week in Geek-tastic History.
That's right. It's time for This Week in Geek-tastic History, where we try to drop a little bit of knowledge on you so you can learn something for the week and share with those out there. First up, let's talk about April 17th, 1970. That's right. After near disaster while trying to reach the moon, the Apollo 13 space capsule and its crew arrived back on Earth safely. Astronauts James A. Lovell, John L. Swigert, and Fred W. Hayes all returned safely after malfunction scrubbed their landing attempt on the moon, and they were brought back to Earth safely. There was some sort of movie about this, I think, with Tom Hanks and a couple other guys. It was all right. Yeah. Okay, it's one of my favorite movies of all time, but I'm also a big fan of NASA from the 60s and 70s. And this past week, I also watched the movie Hidden Figures. I highly recommend that movie if you haven't seen it yet. It's a great film, but this is a piece of our history that actually happened 5 years before I was born, very close to it. And it's just proof that you can do anything, even if you're lost in space, and no Dr. Smith or B9 robot with you. Now, on April 19th, 1897, yes, 1897, one of the longest running, most prestigious of all running events has its first start. The Boston Marathon begins on this day. And interesting fact, 15 runners started the race that day, with only 10 actually finishing. Can you imagine that now? Only 10 or 15 runners for the Boston Marathon? No, they've got like hundreds of thousands of people. It's insane. It is the premier running event of the year. So, yeah, Boston's Marathon only started with about 15 runners. Crazy. I can't even imagine that. Well, I can imagine that, and it's hard to imagine so many other people joining in. Whew. Now, also on April 20th, 1926, movie history. I love movie history. Western Electric, a then manufacturing arm of AT&T and Warner Brothers Pictures, actually, they introduced what's called the Vitaphone, one of the new processes being developed at the time to give movies one thing they lacked at that time: sound. Yes, sound. So with the movies of Don Juan in 1926, and then followed up by The Jazz Singer in 1927, the costly addition of sound to movies, it was actually expensive to do this, and to theaters that showed them, because theaters weren't geared for sound at the time, proved to be very promising, and the age of talkies was born. Can you imagine a movie without sound today? I mean, yeah, it would be interesting to watch, and there's been a few attempts at it, and some are good and some are bad. I go back to a G.I. Joe comic, G.I. Joe issue 21, the famous silent issue, where it was all pictures and a few sound effects, but no dialogue. But still, it had sound effects. So you knew something was happening. Yes, you had the visual, but you knew something was happening. You could listen and still get that something was happening, even if there was no dialogue to go with it. So that said, movies without sound would be hard to watch, I think, nowadays. But the fact they did it way back when with just title cards and the dialogue, wow. A little side note too, The Jazz Singer, I was reading when I was doing research for this today that it only had about 350 words spoken. That's it. The rest was music and such. But it was huge for them to do it at the time. So yeah, without Vitaphone and a few other devices that came out during this time, we wouldn't have movies with sound. That's just, wow. It's crazy. It's just crazy to me. Let's take a quick peek and see. Oh, no, nothing there, and oh, all right. So yeah, now I'm gonna go right into my spiel, shall we say, of hashtag Just Bro It. Tell us your good deed story for the day, or something that happened this week or anything. I really didn't have a lot of stories this week to share, so I got another one to share for myself just yet. My personal favorite actually happened today. And it was something very simple, something very nice, and I didn't expect it. Now, last night I was up sort of late playing with my new Megatron toy. Yeah, I slept in this morning a little bit and did some laundry and such. I already did laundry. It's not washing right now. It's already done. How about that? So I was relaxing a little bit, and at Perco 47 asked me what we were going to do for lunch. I said, I don't know. I might make something a little bit later. She said out of the blue, well, how about I make some grilled cheese and bacon sandwiches? And she did. She made a couple for me, a couple for herself, and she brought them out to me on a plate. Now, it doesn't seem like much, and this happens a lot here at home. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but just something as simple as that. to let me just kind of sit and relax a little bit after doing some cleaning and laundry and all that in the morning. And she offered to make me a grilled cheese and bacon sandwich. It's simple, but it's hashtag just bro it. It's a small good deed for the day. That's all it is. And it made me smile. And those are some really tasty grilled cheese and bacon sandwiches, sandwiches. Good. And of course, I had them with a little bit of Deer Park water. Yeah. So yeah, it was just just bro it moment. So I want to hear your stories. I want to hear what you've had happen to you for your hashtag just bro it day. What did you have happen to talk about and tell me about your day? You know, you can share it right on Twitter at The Breaux Show, on Facebook.com/The Breaux Show, or on Instagram at The Breaux Show. Yeah. Find me on all those things. Use hashtag just bro it, and I'll search for those and see if I have some more stories for next week to share with you guys. And that is it. It's a short show this week because it is, Easter Sunday. We're trying to take a little bit of break and relax a little bit, but I wanted to come on and just say hi and talk to you guys. I do want to make a quick shout out. The graphic you're seeing on the screen, the title card for our show this week, I try to make them different every week, something unique, something cool, something different. The side picture itself was not made by me, but it was made by my good friend Trick Treat, and he made it for my birthday. It actually said "Happy Birthday, Michael," but he knows I'm a bit of a My Little Pony fan, and he put together this awesome Photoshop of me wearing a tail, short shorts, with Alf and everything. And I just want to give him a shout out because he took time out of his day to make something fun and silly and something that really made me laugh for my day, for my birthday. And dude, thank you. It just cracked me up. It was a shot in the arm after some craziness over the week prior too. So thank you, man. Thank you so much. That's it, folks. We are done for tonight. We'll be back, I believe, next week. I don't know if we're going to take a break or not, but yeah, we're going to be back next week, I think. And I'm going to attempt, I will not guarantee, but I'm going to attempt to do a couple of videos doing a review or describing or showing this Megatron toy because it is amazing. That's it. We're out of here. Hey, Spin Master Snakes, play us out. Oh, yeah. Hey, he's not playing anything. Listen, Snake Master Snakes is the Snake Master of the tabletop music, man. You don't diss the Snake Eyes. That's right, Alf. Don't diss the Snake Eyes. You're crazy. I'm awesome, and so is Spin Master Snakes. Thank you, Spin Master Snakes. That's the Breaux Show. We're out of here. You guys have a great night, and we will see you online. Hashtag just bro it and do a good deed a day. Rock on, everybody. And yeah, I don't have to do any laundry. Rock on, everybody. We'll see you next week.